We got Ty in here today. We're finishing up an elephant we started, what, 2 months ago-ish? Yeah. So, just following up a second session, tidying some things up, finishing the top half here, as you can see in the purple. And yeah, Ty, why don't you tell us about what this tattoo is and why you decided to get it done?
So yeah, it's an elephant. The important part being the trunk being up. So my grandparents raised me whenever I was a kid. My grandma always collected elephants with their trunks up, figurines of elephants with their trunks up, because it's supposed to be good luck. So this is sort of like an homage to my grandparents and raising me. Both the two grandparents on my dad's side that raised me, and then my other grandfather on my mom's side. So we're gonna add some purple in there too, which is the color for Alzheimer's. He passed away due to Alzheimer's complications, and then my other grandfather also had dementia, so that purple means something to me there. And also the elephant is supposed to be the sort of representative animal for people who have dealt with things like Alzheimer's and dementia, because of the old adage that an elephant never forgets.
Oh, right on, dude. That's what's up. I like the little kind of nod to that little adage there, you know?
Yeah.
It's always so cool, because I always tell people all the time when they're trying to, you know, get a point across with a tattoo, sometimes you don't have to literally spell it out. You know?
Right, yeah.
Like some people feel like they need to write what the message is across their tattoo. And I was like,
in a scroll of some
yeah,
sort.
exactly, or something of some fashion like that. And I think it's very important to try to, what's more of a subtle way to do this, to where it's more of a conversation starter, and it allows you to kind of, someone would notice it for the art, you know, or the composition, and then from there you can kind of, you know, actually have something to talk about instead of just being like, oh, what's that tattoo? Oh, I can tell what that's about, because it's right there, you know. So this is the second session on this piece. We got done right until the bottom of the head here last time, because I've only been able to do half-day sessions for quite some time now, so we're kind of breaking everything up into twos as of recent. So I'm up to here. You can kind of tell, we'll show you what is healed and what is not. And then I'm just trying to finish the tattoo. I'm trying to just finish the head, clean up a couple things that may have not healed out so great or not as rich as we'd like, and then just trying to do that all in one go and get it to the point where it's at least a fully completed black and gray tattoo, and then hopefully color, and if not, that would be the only thing that we'd like to do maybe sometime down the line. But that's kind of where we're at. Our goal is just to have a complete elephant on him by the end of the day. So Ty, why don't you tell me a little bit what you do, man, when you're not getting tattooed?
So when I'm not getting tattooed, my real day job is that I'm actually a professor. So I teach sociology and criminology. I have my PhD in sociology. I teach classes on social problems, deviance, sociology of deviance, sociology of law. You know, my students really love the class. I get to talk about stuff that I find interesting every day. You know, I get to talk about stuff that I find important. And I have a lot of good students that really have good discussion every day. So I don't even really consider it work, to be honest.
Yeah, that's what's up, dude.
But yeah, that's my 9 to 5, and then on the side, I'm actually a professional wrestler.
Coming to his blue ivory tower, here he is, the professional Dr. Jordan Tyler.
That classy mustache.
I love that mustache. I mean, I would give him that. Here's a
He has a beautiful mustache. Look at those glasses.
Professional wrestler, huh?
Yeah. So I take the professor gimmick that is, well, my professor life that is real, and then I sort of turn it into what we would call in the wrestling world a gimmick, where I sort of turn it up to 11.
Nice.
I've actually had a lot of friends say to me, where does the professor end and Ty begin? And sometimes I don't have an answer for that question. The professor he's a heel character in most places he works. I'm not quite sure how I can make him a face. Heel meaning he's a bad guy, not a good guy.
I want everyone here to shut your stupid mouth. Sit on your gluttonous Greensboro behind
You tell him, Monopoly Man.
and silence your cell phone. So the professor, Dr. Jordan Tyler, is about to deliver a lecture.
The professor is smarter than every other wrestler. He knows he's smarter than every wrestler. And he's certainly smarter than all the dumb fans that watch him. So it's fun to go out there. And, you know, I go from teaching in the classroom, where my goal is to make all my students like me, and then I go to the wrestling ring where my goal is to make everybody hate me.
So you're kind of cool with taking on that persona where you know you're not going to be like necessarily a fan favorite for all those the right reasons or the good reasons. Right?
Yeah, it's fun. I mean, as the bad guy, your main job is to make the good guy look good. So if the fans at the end of the match, if the good guy wins, if the fans are really, cheering him and booing you, and they're really happy that you got your comeuppance, then you did your job.
Okay, I never really thought about it that way because I figured everyone would try to juxtaposition to always, be the likable good guy.
No, man. To me, I mean, it's just as rewarding if I walk out and everybody's booing me than if everybody cheering me. In fact, I'd rather them booing me because that means that I've gotten under their skin in some way, that they're actually voicing their displeasure.
Line is back up already.
If you want to see the professor perform, the best place to find out about where I'll be would be my Instagram page, which is @JordanTylerPro. You can find me on Facebook, which is just Jordan Tyler. I usually update pretty often where I'll be on those on that social media. But in terms of organizations, I work a promotion called NAWA a lot, Firestar Pro Wrestling once they get another building, AIWF in Mount Airy. And I'm always looking to add more and more organizations. So if there are people looking to book too, you can contact me that way. So you can find me or book me through those means.